Hey guys, what is going on? So it's been brought to my attention that the first 10 seconds of every video I talk way too deep and then it goes to normal. So I try to fix that. Let me know if I did a good job. I do have another channel that is way bigger than this and nobody has ever mentioned that, even though it's been way more views. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are just very good at picking things up, but maybe it's the Turk. I don't know. But anyway, I want to make this video because today I got a shipment from FedEx and I didn't order anything that was being delivered by, via FedEx, and so I was kind of confused what it was. I picked it up and I could tell that it was like, you know, like capsules, like bottles of pills or whatever. And I was like, is this the Turkesterone that I ordered in mid-November whenever it was released? And is it finally getting here? And I looked on my FedEx app and I wasn't seeing it. But yeah, I got the 4 bottles and it was that shipment that came here. And, you know, my first reaction was, you know, free Turkesterone. I was pretty happy. And then as I started to think about it, I was like, you know what? I'm sure that they would want to know if I, you know, got it. And I don't want to, like, you know, I like Gorilla Mind. I like Derek. Even though I'm sure they do crazy numbers, their products are always sold out like super quick. I literally can't get anything on their site because everything that I want to get is out of stock. But I just figured, you know, it would be bad of me, even though I'm sure they don't really care all that much, if I were to not at least tell them that I got the product. So what I'm going to try and do is just pay for it, and you know, so that I can ease my conscience. I don't want to do anything sketchy, even if they don't end up caring. But I want to pay for it. Well, obviously I'd prefer to get it for free, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But I want to pay for it and then use it because I feel like I've been getting great results on Turkesterone, and I'm probably one of the only people who is even on the length of cycle that I've been on. So basically, I'm not even halfway done with my Turkesterone, and you know, I still got more than halfway of that, and then the additional 4 bottles would get me, what is that, another 40 days. So that would be a really long cycle, and I think most people who bought it, you know, didn't know that it was going to sell out, or maybe they got 2 bottles, 4 bottles, whatever. And I think it'd be really cool to, so I don't know how long that would last me, but I think that would be really cool for you guys to see what it can do. And I think it would be better for me to continue that cycle as opposed to, I don't know, somebody taking, like, getting 2 bottles and not really having much effect on that. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know how that's going to work. I really hope that they don't just make me send it back, because I'm willing to pay for it. And I actually did want to get a 3rd batch. So I got 2 batches, and the 3rd batch, I tried to get it sold out before my eyes. But yeah, I'm willing to pay for it, and I just kind of, it wasn't going to sit well with me if I just kept it and was like, this is mine and I don't want to pay for it. So I ended up emailing them, letting them know, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm able to keep it, whether it's free or not. Either way, that's cool with me. But let me know what you guys think about that. If I, like, end up getting the ability to have it, which I'm guessing they're going to let me keep it one way or another. Should I continue to go on it for another, I don't know how long that would last, so an additional 40 days, however many that would be from a cumulative perspective, or should I, like, take a break and then try and do, like, another cycle later if I'm able to get it? My thing is, I think I just want to go on it for the whole time and see if I can do that, because, like I said, I probably have the most Turk out of anybody right now. I mean, I have, you know, the 8 bottles, then I have another bottle that I'm like halfway done with. So that's probably, you know, the biggest amount. And I think that would mean that I would kind of be the best example of, like, a guinea pig. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know your thoughts on that. Otherwise, I just want to briefly kind of mention, I've had some people, you know, say, oh, this is, you know, you gained water weight or fat or whatever, and your results are unremarkable or whatever. And I just honestly think that, like, my results kind of speak for themselves. Like, yes, I'm not claiming that I gained 10 pounds of muscle. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think any compound on earth could do that. And I think I've been on it for like 30 something days. So a little over a month. Like, of course I didn't gain 10 pounds of muscle, but I think I gained like 2 pounds, maybe 3 of muscle. That's honestly kind of my conclusion. And I think I still have more time to go. So if I take it for another however many days, 50 days or whatever, or if I can even take it for another 90 days, I think that'll definitely reinforce if it continues to work. And a lot of people are talking about strength gains. Like I saw one guy on YouTube say that his bench went up like 30, 40 pounds in a week. It's like, that's not, I'm sorry, but that's not what it's able to do. Like, that's just ridiculous. People say the same thing about creatine. They're like, oh, my lifts went up 20% or something. It's like, something else is going on there. Like, I don't know what it is, but turkesterone is not some, it's going to transform your physique and put on 50 pounds, right? It's a very minimal thing. I think it's definitely more so for people like me who are kind of approaching that natural limit. I'm not saying I'm there or anything, but I'm approaching it. I'm a little bit more advanced and my gains are really slow. I think that's who it's for. Obviously, if you have the money, you can go ahead and buy it. But I see a lot of people who are pretty much beginners, maybe intermediate, and they're on it. And I just don't think that's really representative of what it can do. And I think when Derek initially launched the video, he had the guy that was like at his genetic limit and then he added 2 pounds or whatever. Like that's, I think, what's really going to show what it can do. And I think I'm a good example of that. And that's kind of why I've been showing this journey, because if I was just some guy who was making gains anyway, and I said, oh, I gained an extra 10 pounds on my bench, like how could you ever know if it was turkesterone or not? Whereas with me, I haven't put on weight to my bench in a long, long time. And if I could get another 10 pounds, that would be crazy. But obviously with turkesterone, I'm expecting some strength gains down the line. But I am focused more on muscle gains. And I do think I have gained muscle. And I think my results are pretty solid. I've documented it pretty well. I've been pretty consistent. Now we can see if it's, I don't think it's placebo, but we can see if it's, oh, maybe it's just a bunch of extra water weight or something like that. But after the entire thing goes through, I think we'll have a definitive answer, and I think I'm going to be a good person to kind of show what it can do. Obviously, it's not a perfect experiment. Nobody's is, but I think out of the people that I've seen, most of them are kind of a little bit more beginners. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I will keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.